Hello, Reckoning7 and welcome back to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy. We are continuing the fair and square scenario, which is the 14th mission of this Scottish Corridor campaign. Once again with the Knight Cameronians, and we are once again defending the sacred turf of Grandville, or what's left of it, piles of rubble at this stage in affairs. It is an early morning attack by the Germans. We're dealing with a combined arms force considering a number of Stug 4 assault guns. We've also seen some anti-tank, not anti-tank guns, tank destroyers, as well as a variety of half-tracks and associated infantry. The lack of light, for one better word, is making it really interesting in terms of sight lines and our ability to spot stuff. So our forward post here has been overrun, and now we've got nothing but sound contacts and a lonely German tank destroyer marauding forward. We have got our own Churchills are now up and in position, and because of the poor sight lines, I'm actually moving them into probably more advanced positions than I would normally do. I did have one Churchill 6 back here who was kind of in a reasonable position, if you consider maybe a daytime battle in terms of defended from building, had a bit of a kind of an angle he can work, but to be honest, he's not going to see anything at that distance. So we need to get him close to the front. So I'm going to move him up, as it shows you, up to this position, which is a lot more exposed. Ordinarily, stick a tank here, he's just going to get annihilated. The theory being that with the poor sight lines outgoing, he should be in a better position and it'll be a much shorter engagement. In addition, things we talk about in attack forces is this little chap over here. Nope, this little chap here. When I was surveying my forces, I found that he has been immobilized, which may just be due to the muddy terrain, although to be fair, they said it was actually really good conditions, so we could have just got unlucky here. Although fortunately, if we have a look at kind of his turret level, does have a bit of a sight line. Hoping he can get past this wall, so maybe he can still engage things as they kind of come up that front. So not the worst place to be immobilized, but never the best thing to happen. I've also given all my tank commands to open up, to hopefully they can use their Mark 1 eyeballs to better effect to spot the Germans that are coming in. Picking up from where we left off last time, we have a number of artillery barrages. We've got the 25 pounders, which are firings ongoing, and then we've got our 183s and our 155s. They are due to come in 8 minutes, so a wee bits away. We'll see what happens when this German flank crashes into our defences. And that's kind of where we are, so maybe I'll get ourselves in position to kick things off. Not expecting a huge amount to happen in this first minute or so, but we'll have to wait and see where we end up. Founders continue to fall, it's nice to see. Hopefully we're doing some damage over here. I'm just going to tell. A lot of armor moving through this field here. And German artillery there looks fairly off the mark, which I'm happy about. The longer these guys just stay there, I'm okay with that. You can see I pulled back the last of the scout team just from this side of the hedgerow. The other side's not a safe place to be. Oh, I'm hoping there's lots of infantry in amongst there that's just getting pummeled. Okay. Ooh, our Achilles have turned up. I've never played this one in game before. Let's have a look at you. M10 with a British 17 pounder stuck on top. Lovely. So I should probably do that from doing that. There we go. Bit of a smoother view rather than my erratic camera controls. Sweet. I will need to decide where we're going to place those. How many have we got? Just 3? Just 3. Probably want to space them out a little bit. Looks like we've got a good armoured thrust coming down here, so maybe try and get one pretty toot sweet over in this direction. Definitely want at least one supporting over here, and then maybe we'll hold the third one back in reserve and can navigate as required. I think that sounds like a reasonable way of doing it. I'll go and plug in those initial movements and then we'll be right back. Okay, so orders in. As I said, one going to come up to support this right flank, one in the centre to maybe counteract this armoured movements over here, and then one I've kept kind of centre but a bit further back so I can position them as required. I've also sent another group of scouts over to this little copse because we haven't seen German infantry kind of push through here, and I have given this Piat team an initial order just to get into the edge of this woods as well. So this tank store hangs about for a little bit longer. I'd be quite happy to stick a Piat inside of it. Alternatively, if we can positively identify it's facing an advantageous direction, then we'll pop around the corner of our church. That will remains to be seen. So let's give ourselves a good position and keep advancing time. We remember the first video I wasn't sure what killed this half track. I had a good suggestion in the comments that it was just a lucky mortar round more than anything. By the looks of explosions nearby, and I think that's a good enough reason. I'll buy into that. I certainly didn't see any shots from anti-tank or any Piats or any grenades at us. We'll call that fact for now. Looks like there's some mortars coming out from this German mortar position, although I'm not entirely sure who they're aiming at. Well, that might be the random explosions we've been seeing over here. Like so. They just seem to be staging here, which I'm okay. The longer they hang about here, the longer we have for our rounds to come in. Something has gone awry here. Oh, I may have missed. Oh, look, there's tank traps. Hang on. Hang on. There are tank traps all off this road. You drive through a fence, a hedge. Yes, you did. Does that mean either my brain can't get through these, or you drive through this hedge? I didn't think vehicles could get through that. The question was, do I want to, I don't know if I want to push this, because I know the tank store is saying there. No, we're not going to push it. Thank you for spotting that one. Let's use the stop. Let's allow you to just reach back a little bit, rest on your laurels. If you get spotted, my friend, you're dead. More tanks turned up. So the tank, 9th tank troop, unfortunately just a couple of Churchills. The first turn, I'm just going to have the Marauder up forward. Break them out. And I might have them come out. Oh, they can come out this way, that's fine. Okay, so this position becomes even more imperative in terms of identifying where that blooming tank destroyer is. I would love to get a Churchill around here, but it looks like we're going to have to yeah, clear the way first. Okay. Anything else to change or move? Waiting on the Germans to come to us. That seemed to be what they're up to. And mortar rounds coming out. Well, quite a lot of them actually. Where that's going to be focused on might be these guys. I've seen some land in and around here. Go. Ooh, close one. Oh, what instant, sorry. Oh, this could be painful. Few red crosses appearing. Where are you going, my friend? That thing's really quiet. Okay. let us continue to see if we can't sneak forward. At one point you're probably going to get yourselves shot, I am afraid. Just get back here if you can, please. I'm not sure what you were running us scared of. Get you guys just to walk up, that's good. Last time we saw it, it was right there, and I think it's still right there. Everything else I think is going to stay where they are. Not a lot we can do here apart from kind of grin and bear it. Well, you don't seem to be using your foxhole. Foxhole's quite the way you should. How about... Ah, you're rattled, you can't do anything. I was going to split you up and make sure you're all on foxholes. This could be another painful artillery barrage, unfortunately. Well, I can't expect that if I'm willing to give it out, then I suppose I've got to accept it at some point, so I'm going to be on the receiving end as well. It's fairly sporadic at the minute, though. Can't believe this isn't resolved. I'll take it. Well, looks like the initial tanks coming forward now. The other thing we might run into trouble with is that even if we get, you know, first shot one of our Churchills, there may be enough of them in a particular group and get us for second, third shot. Right, what is your target? Yeah, you can see there. Just not convinced. I mean, I could get you to... I mean, I feel like that's really sticking your neck out. Scoot forward to there as well. I mean, if it's there, you think we'd be able to spot it. Although with the sight line so bad, you think, well, maybe your Churchill could sneak in without being blown to smithereens. Rust in the process. I'm interested to see if that works, because I genuinely didn't think vehicles could drive through that, so we'll give it a go. Anything else is just sit and wait. Oh, I don't like this kind of hurry up and wait stuff. With any luck, these guys should hopefully drive into some of our sight lines. If they want to keep wasting artillery that's back row, that's okay by me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can end badly for him. I neglected to probably plan out what would happen if they were unable to drive through that hedge. The answer is he's going to come around here, show his bum to a tank destroyer. Oh my word. Well, I'm tense. This is bad. Right, well, you better move there and then You survive, do that. Surely, okay, surely this thing must have left, right? Maybe? Where's my rifleman? Rifleman? I have an unpleasant job for you. I need to know what's going on here. Make sure you have target line to that point. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I feel like we might lose a Churchill. That was foolish of me. I should have thought that through better. Just a misplay of mechanics there. Oh well, let's see what happens to him. At least it confirms that you normally can't drive through those. You're not bogged or anything? No, that's fine. First sight we've had of, or sound we've had of German vehicles coming through to this forested area. We got away with that. Looks like you might be moving on. Yep. Oh. The briefest of flashes. Oh, here they come. Okay. This is going to get interesting. Let's go into command phase. Things I'd like to try and do. First off, you get yourself over here ASAP so you can't see the back end of that thing. You guys are fine. Okay. Oh, I forgot to cancel your orders. I'm making all sorts of mistakes in a minute. I'd very much like you to just do that. Hopefully get him side on. Got some guns here. We've got a tank destroyer there. Front on fights, maybe not what we're after. Other things, mortars, who've we got? We have mortars? Perfect. Pull them out, because I think they're coming this way, and let's give them a bit of a bad time with it. You can also chip in you as well. Got them, might as well use them. Okay. Where's our other Churchill in the middle of it? All here it is there. You guys, I'm probably going to get you to switch direction and face up this way, please, for just now. Cool. And this, as long as we can kind of keep this angle on, this kind of side alley we've got, it should work out relatively well for us. If this move order works. Which it may or may not.
Hello, fire mission out.
Hello, Germans. Where are you off to, man? Okay. Oh, this thing's blown up by a truck. No. As people see the flashes, it all lights up. Early casualties are brain gunner, of course. Always a brain gunner. Oh, someone's got eyes on you. It's just those chaps. Okay, I'm going to need to take a few looks at what's going on. There's a lot of exciting things just happening, unfortunately, including the death of 2 of our tanks. Wow, things really kicked off. Okay, let's roll this back. First off, we have you sighted, you're just pointing forward this way. We could get you sight on. Now, things we saw... Oh, hello. Oh, they've got some armoured cars as well. Okay. Saw a few things getting blown up. I believe this Churchill spots this armoured car, takes it out. Which is good, that's what he's there for. Okay, but then I think in doing so, presumably reveals himself to someone. Okay, so the next thing that happens is that this other car gets taken out by Churchill down here. There you go. Pop through the turret. It may not have killed everyone actually. So far so good. I know things are about to get a lot worse. There. The tank destroyer sees... oh, this guy. Just puts around to the halt. Oof. I'm impressed. I'm impressed at their ability to spot. Oh, that's why he gives the game away with a shot of that armored car. And he says, got your number. Bash. So we'll come over here. Some more of those Stug 4 assault guns. More armored car. Okay. And it looks like, is it you that does it? Another kind of tanks or all sorts of vehicles coming out to play. No, you're facing the wrong way. Who's it? Takes out this Churchill. A hit from the turret. I think it's these guys over here doing the damage. It's assault guns. Yeah, one hit coming in. Penetration. Okay. That was not that great 30 seconds. A minute. We've lost 2 Churchills. No, 3. Oh. Wow, we just lost 3 Churchills in 1 minute there. Frontal duel with tank destroyer. We bounce, they punch. Oof, okay. Might need to rethink what we're doing here a little bit. Because I'm right in that the sightlines are much reduced, but obviously once the guys open fire, that lights them up like a blooming Christmas tree. But then these open positions get absolutely punished. So that was an error parking in there. I mean, that guy was actually in a relatively good position. But someone give the game away. I very much like you. Yeah, just dive forward there. Hopefully we'll then see a tank destroyer and we'll shoot him. Just want to like strafe this area, please. Cool. I don't know why these guys are having such a bad time. That's fine, I suppose. You guys stay where you are. How far away from my next round of artillery? No. This is good. I need some additional oomph over here because I'm getting a little beaten up right now. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a quick cutaway. I want to check the position of all my other tank destroyers and Churchills and make sure we're not too ludicrously exposed. Oh, and of course my Peter guy here has just eaten the biscuit. Always wants useful weapons. Right, I'll go do that and then we'll come back. Okay, so tweaked a few orders, just repositioning a couple of guys in the middle just to try and hug the corners a little bit better. I'm also going to pull this Churchill back. I'll let him have one pop shot of that recon vehicle and then pull back out from this position, something a little bit exposed. I should probably also check... Just should have done off camera, I didn't do. Unlike you, eventually just start spraying some heavy machine gun fire around the place. Yeah, spray into this forest. Why not? Excellent. Okay. Right, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Right, attempted to drop rounds around there. We got lucky before knocking out a half-track in a vehicle. We could do the same with some of these. Yeah, not one ever likes to rely on luck, but sometimes. God, oh, I'm reeling from those Churchill losses. Let's hope this minute goes better. Okay, that's just we're getting hammered that have already been hammered. Is that our shot or their shot? That looks like that's potentially the tank destroyer having a go. I'm annoyed, but like our tank destroyer, you could see it when we had visibility, isn't picking up the fact that that's just fired. There's some good penetration there. We'll go look at that side afterwards. We'll do this side first and then we'll head over. Oh, someone has that's a half track. I didn't move this train forward just to strafe and cause problems. Right, we've got some good inflated fire in this little position. Happy with that. This guy's just marauding forward. Where's that tank destroyer? It's still here. Oh, there's an assault gun hiding right there. Oh, there's a rank carrier. No one can see him. Why can no one see him? Can't believe this guy's just driven all the way forward. No one has stopped him. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Disappointed with your sightlines. We'll look at it afterwards because I think if you go in, you should be able to see it, especially as this guy is firing. And you saw what happened to our guy as soon as it opened fire. Lots and lots and lots of bad things. This guy's in trouble. It's a shame because you're in a great spot. This looks like it's worked well, so lots of red crosses there. Okay, let's reverse. See what happens on this side of things. I think we scored a couple of kills, although they might be on less consequential vehicles. Yes, that's the same Churchill we got hit. Same Churchill we got hit, okay. Alright, that was a score on the tank destroyer from our tank destroyer. Oh, our one we've got sitting in reserve. Okay, that's positive. And that was from our Churchill on the far side, which we had asked to take a shot before he backed off. Looks like they've got a row of 4 assault guns coming along forward here. Definitely going to cause us problems. Nice hit still from our heavier artillery though. Oh, and that was a good hit. Who claimed that? This is one of the most guilty bastards I've seen for a while. You guys? Okay, cowering. I guess not then. But you guys. Reloading. Yes! Okay, nice. So our tank destroyers are getting the work done at the minute. Good, because someone needs to be. And then I think all goes quiet over here.
Hello, Simon, out.
Alright. We're kind of oh. This side seems okay.
Fire for effect, out.
Do have to worry about where these guys are going to end up. This side, somewhat concerning. It's going to take in lots and lots of little casualties. Let's get you guys. Let's go command phase. Just fire up those trees, please. Just spray out along that ground, cause some casualties. Someone, presumably, is about to hopefully kill this thing. Oh, maybe the dust and thing's been kicked up is causing problems now. Right, you're definitely facing the wrong way. I need you. This is as close to the hedge as you can get, isn't it? Or can you roll forward a little bit more? I'd love you to be able to roll forward and shoot through that hedge. And just roll up that gap, you should get visibility into the side of that gap. We do have to worry, there's some infantry there and they could potentially close in on us. You guys should probably just hide. Super valuable, I don't really want to lose you. Bit risky, but I'm going to try and get you back into the safety room, Discord. Meanwhile, this position is becoming thoroughly unstuck. The infantry are paying quite dearly tonight. Or this morning, I should say. But I don't want this position to be overrun. It's kind of too valuable. We don't have that many ATS coming around. Right, but one last thing we want to check on. A reserve Churchills and tank destroyer. So I think I'm going to bring him. Bring him over here somewhere. Potentially in behind this house to get side-on view of these tank destroyers if and when we get visibility of them. And then, oh, another one immobilized in the mud. Oh, ain't that a shame? Right, I'm going to find positions for these and then we'll come back. Okay, so plan is going to be to bring him up behind these houses and then with a view over here so we can hopefully get side-on view of the assault guns if they do push down this field. Meanwhile, I've just brought him, see if we can get out of this field. I can't believe I've got another one immobilized. Enemy ground conditions are supposed to be kind of hard and firm and nothing to worry about. It does not feel that way. You guys have got out of that Churchill. You are now in position, although vulnerable. Do I want to move you at all? I don't want to expose you to that tank destroyer until we have dealt with it. Alright, let's go for one more minute and then we'll probably call this one good enough. Things we want to happen this turn is this Churchill to spot and destroy that tank destroyer. Oh, that's some bad artillery lines right there. Where are you off to? Oh. Oh, maybe. But it's something. Oh, you've seen it. Good. Oh, tank destroyer. How have you lost sight of it? Preposterous. Preposterous. Right, we have to take care of a half track and go back now because that's managed. Our centre position is getting annihilated. Well, it looks like we've lost. Yeah, the last AT down out here. Yep. Seen it again. Please shoot it. I mean, on. Right, but good inflating fire. I'll take that. We should be able to knock this out, and we should be able to knock hopefully this half track out. I do have to watch about. Germans in the woods. And that may be your job, actually, yeah. Command. Oh, so I'm going to get these guys to switch fire and to start spraying gunfire into those woods to protect the flank. Okay, let's have a look, see what happened to half track. Gets the honour of the kill. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, it was a lot of damage goes in against here from Germans already. Ouchie, ouchie. But hopefully, Moving is lucky in our hits. Don't guarantee it, but you never know. I'm feeling okay about this side of things. Not perfect. It's not terrible. There's a lot of armor around here, which makes me a bit nervous. Oh, hang on. What's that miniature playthrough? This. You're just a carrier. On these Stug 4s. Oh, hello. Okay, good. That's what we had him there for. I've been maybe a bit smarter about where I put my tank destroyers, and they're getting the job done. But there's a lot of vehicles still to go. Okay, let's jump to command phase and let's call that end of the video. So the fate of this bold tank destroyer and this somewhat hapless Churchill 4 will remain to be seen. I mean, he's got the equivalent of that 86 pounder. Should happily poke a hole inside that thing. We'll see. Stranger things have happened in CM. Alright, as ever, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave your thoughts, comments below. And we'll catch you all in the next one. Cheerio.